Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for using my creator code whenever you purchase any Sims 4 DLC on the EA app or thesims.com. I receive a 5% commission each time you use my code, which means you're directly supporting me as a creator. I know there are a lot of codes floating around out there, so I am very grateful that you've chosen me to support in this way. Thank you so much. Hey guys, it is MissSimReno. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back. And if you're brand new, I am very excited that you decided to join me here today for another speed build. And we are actually in Moonwood Mill, a place that I'm not here very often, and that's kind of disappointing because I actually love Moonwood Mill, love the vibe of the entire world. I don't play with werewolves that often or anything like that, and I haven't put in the effort to find lots to build up the world in a way that I would want to play in it, if that makes sense. But I love Moonwood Mill, and today we are building something that I think is kind of unique. You could tell me if I'm completely wrong, but we are going with the whole vibe of Moonwood Mill, and we're making this old factory building. Now, I was working off of an image on Pinterest, which I will put on screen for you now so you can check it out. But I decided I'm not going to actually call it this, but the way that I was conceptualizing it was like a werewolf fight club. It's not so much a secret though. You know, you're in Moonwood Mill. It's not something underground, but basically one of the werewolf packs have purchased this property as a small business, and I was thinking that it could be a gym, which I thought was kind of neat. So it's like a werewolf training gym. So downstairs we have the gym area, and then upstairs is kind of like a hangout space. And I thought, you know what, why not add a tattoo table? Because it really seemed to fit the bill for this kind of build. And I was so excited about it. And when I was originally building this, I actually had it was a lot less grungy before I really had the full idea. I knew I wanted to do some kind of small business, and I had that image on Pinterest being like, yeah, I'll build some kind of factory business, but I don't know what. And I was going to do it in Evergreen Harbor because I feel like it would really fit there as well, but I went a little bit darker, a little bit grungier with it, and it just really fit Moonwood Mill in my opinion. So hopefully you all enjoy it. Hopefully you like the concept. And it's actually it's a super simplistic build as well. Once I got the shape down, the interior was so easy. It was so easy. And it's, again, very, very simplistic. And we actually move it onto a smaller lot. We move it onto this one right here, which is actually a 20 by 15, because I didn't want there to be a ton of activities outside. I thought even though we're in Moonwood Mill, they might be a bit discreet about it. It's not like it's an unknown business or anything like that, but a little bit more discreet. I mean, there's no point in putting in a lot of effort into decorations on the exterior at all. Everything's inside, and they've let it get overgrown and things like that. So we've got a lot of grass and plants and trees and everything, primarily from the debug menu, of course, from the Werewolves game pack. The only outdoor activity that I do put here, I think, is a fire pit. Now, when I was looking at the activities that you could designate for a small business, I think what I did, I think we're limited to 5. It could be 6, I could be a little bit off, but the ones that I can recall, because I completely failed to mention at the time of me recording this, we just got businesses and hobbies, and if you are watching this, I'm on maternity leave. I usually say that within the first 30 seconds, and it took me almost 4 minutes to say that this time. But that means that I have had my baby, if you are watching this, and I am taking time to get to know them, adjust to parenthood, and all that fun stuff. And I prepared a ton of videos for you all to enjoy while I am away. I put that in little air quotes, away, but just enjoying baby time and all that fun stuff. So at the time, we just got businesses and hobbies, maybe a month and a half ago. And when I was looking at the activities for something like this, I think I had workout, of course, because I want Sims to come here and work out. I used a kiosk to make it a little bit more profitable, of course, because there aren't any paid services unless you wanted to use the tattoo table, which I think one of the activities I did was get tattooed, but I may have gotten rid of it because I wanted to ensure that there were a handful of activities that could be specific to werewolves, such as moonbathing. I think I did that. I think I did moonbathing. I think I did fight as well. Like fighting is just an activity you could designate for a small business. So hopefully Sims will just break out in fights when they come here. Something that I also tried to do is I tried to make the target clientele, like the target customers, I tried to have being a werewolf occult as a requirement. And when I did that, I got the notification that there like weren't enough werewolves basically in the game for the clientele to actually show up, for customers to actually show up. So no one showed up. And I had to get rid of that. It was odd. Maybe it's just, I have like a building save file, so I didn't touch any of the pre-mades or anything like that. So I don't know what the threshold is for like how many customers need to be available for that to work. But I would think there's at least like 8 or something werewolves that came with the Werewolves game pack that are in this world. So I was very confused by the lack of customers. But anyway, there are a few different things you can kind of play around with to make this a functional gym and encourage some, I don't know, less than desirable behaviors like fighting and things like that. But as you can see, we're onto the interior and I was so excited about making this little like wrestling pit. That's what it is. I used a platform, and of course your Sims won't actually go there and fight only there if you ran it the way that I kind of thought it would be run. But I do put a like a boxing bag in there, so at least it's functional. And I don't know, it just seemed so fun to me. I was really excited about it. It was basically the centerpiece of this entire space downstairs, but we've got like this beat up kind of graffiti kiosk from the businesses and hobbies pack. I added a couple of vending machines, so I thought that would be kind of beneficial. And then we have like this old dingy couch, so Sims can sit there and watch someone box. We also have a couple of the boxing bags over in that other little space. The busted mirror. We have some weightlifting machines here. It's a very, like I said, very, very simple and plainly decorated build, but I think it has so much character, and I was just so thrilled to actually bring this idea to fruition. I don't know what it was. One day I was just like, I'm gonna make a werewolf fight club with the new businesses and hobbies pack. Yeah. And their main goal is going to be to like fight and work out. It'll be great. Someone will find use for it. And I feel like I just don't make enough things for occults in general. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like the occults in The Sims 4. I genuinely do. Like, I love spellcasters. I thought werewolves were actually super fun for the brief period of time I played with them. They're not like my favorite occult, but I like occults in The Sims 4. Building specifically for them, it's something that's very themed. Like, I build something when I feel inspired to build it. I can't force myself to build something if I don't have the inspiration behind it. So I don't build for occults often, probably just because more of my gameplay as well is like, you know, family gameplay, stuff like that. So I don't know. I just figured I'd mention it because I don't make things for occults often, and I was just really stoked about making this. Now, downstairs in that little area, I think I do put that game table from Journey to Batu, and then now we're upstairs. This is where the bathrooms are, mind you. I probably should have mentioned that. There's bathrooms, thank goodness. And there's also a couple of bookcases up here, and I do add a coffee machine. So there's like a little place where you could like grab a cup of coffee or something. Is that really applicable to werewolves? I don't know. There's also a mini fridge, so if you wanted to grab like a quick snack, there's a microwave and stuff like that. I just thought it was a nice addition up here because I didn't really know what else to put here. And then we've got, oh, there's actually the Moschino Stuff Pack radio. It's technically a stereo or a radio under that category, but it's like the guitar amps. I stuffed that in one of the corners, and I also put one of the electric guitars it's pretty rock and roll. I like it. So it looks like, you know, you could come up there and you can kind of jam out on the electric guitar. You could sit here on these radial couches, read a book, grab a cup of coffee, and then I also add the Woohoo game as well. Now, I didn't make it an activity for this particular business, but it's there. Of course, if you were to download this and use it as a business, you can add whatever activities you see fit. So it doesn't really matter. And then through this archway, it's all open. That's where the tattoo bench is going to be. And then there's going to be like a couple of places for your Sims to sit and wait for their turn to get tattooed. And then of course the bathrooms, which are super simple. But I don't know, it's such a simple build, but it was really, really fun. It was something a little bit different, at least in my opinion, and hopefully you all enjoy it or find a use for it, or at least just liked the video. I don't know. But that is actually pretty much it for this build as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you next time I post a video. and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
White light shining brighter than the sun, hits hard like a bullet from a gun. Won't somebody tell me what the hell is going on? Hold on, 'cause the earth is turning, stars shooting and forests burning. The savior is not returning, she's long, long gone. This is it, these are the dreams that stuff is made from. This is it, this is matter over mind. This is it, these are the dreams that stuff is made from. This is it, this is matter over